5-star.
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 5 stars.
5 stars.
5-star.
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 5-star, the coveted high school sports ranking. According to the year 2002 from Rivals.com, when they started their star ratings, to the 2024 class, there have been 710 5-star recruits all time. When it comes to where all these recruits sign to, 99.9% of the time it is to the big teams in FBS football. However, there are a bunch of small schools who have been able to convince and sign a 5-star recruit. In total, there are about 8 small schools who have pulled this off by signing one 5-star recruit, and I'm going to talk about these teams and players that were a part of this phenomenon. As mentioned at the start, I'm looking at Rivals.com's star rating to determine who is a 5-star and not, so there may be some discrepancies on some players. Starting in the year 2004, where Boston College made the first big splash for a small team, linebacker Brian Toll from Don Bosco Prep and Gatorade Player of the Year in New Jersey signed to the Eagles, the 25th ranked player according to Rivals, and who saw action as a true freshman that year in 2004. He started the final 9 games in 2004 and ended up winning the Big East Rookie of the Year along with being a freshman All-American. In the 4 years Toll played, the Eagles had some great seasons, going 39-12 in his tenure with the help of star quarterback Matt Ryan. Toll recorded 182 total tackles, 20 TFLs, 4 sacks, and 2 interceptions during his time with Boston College, and was able to be a part of 4 bowl wins with the team. As for pro football, it was actually the UFL. Brian was drafted by the Las Vegas Locomotives and won 2 championships with them, and that was the extent of his pro playing days. The next signing came the year after Toll in 2005, when Oklahoma State signed a defensive end. Ryan McBean signed as the number 6 JUCO player in the nation, where he came from Hines Community College in Mississippi. 2005 and 2006 with the Pokes, he totaled 24 games with 62 total tackles, 12.5 tackles for loss, and 7.5 sacks. Oklahoma State in those 2 seasons went 4-7 and 7-6 respectively, with an Independence Bowl win in 06. McBean's 6'5", 275-pound build piqued interest from a lot of NFL teams, leading to him being drafted in the 4th round by the Steelers. Here, McBean only appeared in 1 game for Pittsburgh in 2007 and was let go to the next training camp. The Broncos picked him up, and he played in Denver for 3 seasons, totaling 76 tackles, 10 TFLs, and 4 sacks. But 2011 was the last time he saw the field. Now in the same year McBean was drafted, 2007, Louisville got a 5-star cornerback. Another community college recruit, Woodney Terin, signed as the number 1 JUCO recruit in the nation, choosing Louisville over bigger schools like Florida, Michigan, and USC. Terin played from 2007 to 2008, where he totaled 78 combined tackles, 6 interceptions, and 3 pass breakups. In his 2 years, the team went to mid-12-13. Then 2009 came and went, where Terin wasn't picked, but he did sign as an undrafted free agent with the Bears. He signed to their practice squad in 2009, where he saw action in 1 game that season, and that was the only NFL action he saw again. The next year, 2008, was where there was 2 5-star signings, but one was probably the biggest shock signing to date. That shock signing involved wide receiver DeAndre Brown and his decision to sign to Southern Miss over LSU and Ole Miss. Brown was the 22nd ranked player in the nation and chose Southern Miss. The reason why he chose this small school was because he could not enroll in those bigger schools because he was missing requirements. However, Southern Miss was in Conference USA at the time, where the conference let schools sign 2 partial qualifiers each season. Partial qualifiers either missing out on GPA requirements or SAT and ACT score requirements. Nevertheless, Brown bursted on the scene as a true freshman, getting 1,117 yards with 12 touchdowns. This got him first team All-Conference, Conference USA Freshman of the Year. Unfortunately, he broke his leg in their bowl game that season, leading to him only playing 11 games in 2009 and also missed 7 games in 2010 due to the leg strain. Those 2 years in 09 and 10, he tallied 67 catches with 1,090 yards and 12 touchdowns. This got him second team All-Conference in 2009 as well. Those 3 seasons he played, the team went 22-17 and won 1 bowl game. Senior year in 2011, he would forego and went to the NFL draft instead. He did not get drafted, but signed as an undrafted free agent with the Eagles, where he lasted a month and got released, and that was the extent of Brown's NFL time. The other 5-star signing was another community college guy who signed to Oregon State. Simi Cooley, a 6'4", 270-pound strong-side DN, is the biggest head-scratcher of the group. He never actually enrolled at Oregon State, meaning he didn't see any action either. The reason being is because he did not meet the grade requirements to actually enroll. Actually, the only way I found this out was through a Nebraska Cornhuskers forum page from 2011. They wiped all info of this guy and Oregon State off the map. Anyways, he did end up at West Texas A&M football team in 2011, where he had 30 total tackles, 7 TFLs, and 3.5 sacks. West Texas A&M went 8-3 that season, and Simi tried for the draft, but wasn't drafted, and wasn't signed as an undrafted free agent either. Yeah, 2008 was an interesting year for 5-stars. It was another 8 years till a small school signed a big name, and it came with the signing of this defensive tackle. 19th ranked recruit Ed Oliver signed with Houston and has become the biggest name on this list, both NFL and college. I'll just read the stats of his career from 2016 to 2018. 193 total tackles, 53.5 TFLs, 13.5 sacks, 6 forced fumbles. 2016 American Conference Rookie of the Year, was a 3-time All-American and All-Conference, as well as the 2017 Outland Trophy winner. Oliver was a real deal. In those 3 seasons, Houston went 24-14, making it to 3 bowl games. If you do watch the NFL, you know Oliver has been a key piece to the Buffalo Bills defense since he was drafted 9th overall in 2019. His stats include 202 combined tackles, 44 TFLs, and 24 sacks, getting a massive contract extension in 2023. This next signing was almost as shocking as DeAndre Brown's in 2008, a little bit. But small FCS school Jackson State, under the leadership of Deion Sanders, switched this recruit signing. Travis Hunter changed commitments from Florida State to Jackson State in December of 2021, becoming the first 5-star to ever sign with an FCS school. As a true freshman for the Tigers, he recorded 20 total tackles with 2 interceptions, along with 188 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. Jackson State went 12-1 in that 2022 season, leading to Deion, his sons, multiple other guys from Jackson State, as well as Hunter, to head to the University of Colorado. Sophomore season for the Buffs, defensively he got 31 total tackles and 3 interceptions. Offensively, Hunter recorded 57 catches for 721 yards and 5 touchdowns. Now the next 5-star signing actually hasn't yet played for his team, but the way the season is going, I think he will stick out his commitment. 2024 5-star offensive lineman Josh Petty signed to Georgia Tech, getting a bag, I may add, as the number 2 lineman in the nation. Stands at 6'5", 265 pounds, out of Roswell, Georgia. Petty said Georgia Tech was his first offer, and he likes what O-line coach Keep Wade has been building, leading to his signing with the Yellow Jackets. Now to see how his career pans out. But there it is, all 8 of the 5-stars have signed to small schools since the year 2002. The hit rate for 5-stars at small schools is pretty low, especially if we're talking about their impact in the NFL. I hope now with the NIL, some of these small schools can pull off some magic to get these big players to their teams. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and hitting the bell notifications. Thank you.